The TV character who had the most depressing story arc in television history is without a doubt Mary Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie. And I'm about to lay out all the evidence. It all started in season 1 for poor Mary. Not only did she lose her baby brother and bring home a wild raccoon that nearly gave Laura and the dog rabies, but she almost burnt the barn down while studying for an examination, which her mom banned her from taking.
How many times have I told you not to light matches or ladders in the barn?
In season 2, Mary's lifelong struggles with her vision begin to surface. The normally straight-A student begins to slip. Turns out she needs glasses. Problem solved. No, see, the kids, they begin to pick on her, calling her names like Four Eyes and making her feel awkward. In season 3, she gets kicked by a horse. Her internal injuries put her in the hospital where she almost died.
Mary's fever went back up. She went into convulsions.
In season 4, Mary accompanies her pa to Chicago so she can visit her sweetheart, John Jr. But there's nothing but heartbreak waiting for her in the Windy City.
I care for her deeply. I asked you if you're in love with my daughter.
You see, John Jr. has fallen in love with another woman, and he confesses that he's no longer in love with poor Mary. Later in the season, Mary's put in charge when Ma and Pa go away. Then, it's up to Mary to defend her younger sisters when a pack of wild dogs attack. The firstborn child finally catches a break in season 4 and earns her dream job when she becomes a teacher in a small closed-off community. But the residents don't take to her. They view her as an amoral outsider and accuse her of trying to corrupt their children. Mary returns to Walnut Grove defeated and in tears. End of season 4, Mary falls in love with a new boy in town, Seth. And then Pa drops a bomb, letting Mary know that she's going blind due to a bout of scarlet fever she had at a young age, which had unknowingly damaged her eyesight.
You feel that? You're gradually going to lose your sight.
The scene where Mary finally loses her sight has haunted me since childhood. In the middle of season 5, Mary and her husband Adam are expecting a child, but she suffers a miscarriage.
Oh, what's the matter, Doc?
I don't know. Something's wrong. The pain.
Oh, come on.
I gave her something to ease the pain. She'll be all right. How's the baby? Not this time.
Toward the end of season 5, Mary becomes hopeful when she believes that she can distinguish between light and dark. Could her vision be returning? Hopeful, she and her pa visit the eye doctor in the big city, who once again breaks Mary's heart, revealing her blindness is permanent.
There's no chance at all.
I don't know.
I felt the light. I saw the light.
In season 6, Mary and Adam are involved in a wagon accident while traveling. Adam breaks his leg, and Mary must trek through the wilderness, searching for help. And she's blind. To make matters worse, she gets trapped by a mysterious fire. Luckily, her pa rescues her at the last second.
Who is it?
In the episode Darkness is My Friend, escaped convicts seek refuge at the blind school, while Mary is there with only Laura for company since Adam is away. And one of them is about to hurt Mary in a bad way. When she's once again rescued by Pa. Now, Mary and Adam do have a son eventually, but in one of the most shocking Little House or TV episodes ever, Mary's baby dies in a fire at the blind school, where she lived and teaches.
I have the babe.
Let me have him. I want to hold him.
Let's throw a little gasoline on there. It was started by her adopted brother Albert, who left a lit pipe smoldering in the basement. In season 7, things can't get any worse, right? Well, Mary's husband Adam, who's also blind, nearly dies in an explosion. But he survives and regains his sight.
Jonathan! I can see. I can see.
Some people have all the luck. Adam quits his teaching job at the blind school to attend law school.
Afraid that now that he can see, think I'm a burden.
Mary feels alone and like a burden, especially after Adam becomes a lawyer and rips Mary away from the only thing in her life that has ever brought her peace, her teaching job. She accompanies Adam back to her hometown of Walnut Grove, where he intends to practice law, and she's basically to serve as his secretary? But business in Walnut Grove is slow. What did he expect? And in one final punch to the gut, Adam drags Mary away to New York City, where she doesn't know anyone, so he can practice law in the Big Apple.
I just can't make a living here.
We've put off saying anything because we were hoping things would change.
But they haven't.
Won't cry. And I won't say goodbye.
Love you.
After a tearful goodbye with her family in the first episode of season 8, we last see Mary leaving Walnut Grove in a stagecoach. As the coach takes Mary away from her family and friends, you gotta think she's asking herself, what did she ever do to deserve all this shit? So now that you've seen the evidence, you agree with me, right? I mean, has any television character had it worse than Miss Mary Ingalls? Comment below and follow for more nostalgic content from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.